Hey there! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to earn rewards, including cash and prizes, check out the link in the video description.
Fire rains down from the sky during Israel's latest missile attack on Gaza as the Middle Eastern conflict shows no signs of ending. Photographs taken today show smoke and flames engulfing buildings in the Al-Buraj camp in Deir al-Balah, a city in the central Gaza Strip. Enormous explosions blasted the camp's infrastructure, as Palestinians watched on in horror as the destruction unfolded. Some were seen running for cover after an Israeli missile hit a residential building in the camp, while thick black smoke and dust covered the area following the strike. It comes after Israel's military confirmed the deaths of 4 more hostages held in Gaza since the October 7 attack on a music festival. Nadav Popplewell, 51, Yoram Metzger, 80, Amram Cooper, 84, and Haim Perry, 79, all died several months ago while being held by Hamas in the Khan Yunis area, the Times of Israel reported today. It is understood that Israeli representatives have informed their families that they are no longer alive and that their bodies are currently being held by Hamas. Military spokesman Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari said in a separate video address, "We assessed that the 4 of them were killed while together in the area of Khan Yunis during our operation there against Hamas." Hamas claimed in May that Popplewell died as a result of an airstrike but has yet to provide evidence of this, PBC reported. Months earlier, the terrorist organization Al-Qassam Brigades claimed that Perry, Cooper and Metzger were among 7 hostages killed in an Israeli airstrike, NBC reported. Amram Cooper has a son named Rotem who lives in San Diego, and as the attacks in Israel were unfolding, Rotem found out that his father and mother Nurit, 79, were abducted by Hamas. Amram and Nurit had called Nir Oz, a kibbutz about a mile outside Gaza, their home for 7 decades, ABC San Diego reported last October. Rotem added that his parents told him they locked themselves in a bomb shelter at their home. "They told me they basically closed themselves in that room, but there is no way to lock the door," he said. Not long after, he couldn't get a hold of his parents, so he flew to Israel as soon as he could, arriving 3 days later. Rotem found bullet holes in the door leading to his parents' bomb shelter but no blood stains, which gave him hope that they were still alive. Amram and Nurit were held in the same room underground along with 5 other residents from the kibbutz, Rotem told the Times of Israel. Nurit was released on October 23 and is still recuperating at home with her family. Metzger, Cooper, and Perry, all near or past 80 years old, were featured in a Hamas propaganda video in December where they are heard pleading with Israel, "Don't let us grow old here." Perry, a resident of Nir Oz along with Cooper and his wife Nurit, explained in the video that he was being held with other elderly hostages with chronic illnesses, and that all of them were living in very harsh conditions. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has dismissed President Biden's proposal for a permanent ceasefire, labeling it as a non-starter. Mr. Netanyahu wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "Israel's conditions for ending the war have not changed. The destruction of Hamas military and governing capabilities, the freeing of all hostages and ensuring that Gaza no longer poses a threat to Israel. Under the proposal, Israel will continue to insist these conditions are met before a permanent ceasefire is put in place. The notion that Israel will agree to a permanent ceasefire before these conditions are fulfilled is a non-starter." It is believed the Israeli PM's statement on June 1 may have been made to placate hardliners such as Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir within his government who have threatened to bring down the administration if Hamas is not fully destroyed. Experts said the Israeli leader has not said an outright no to the deal, but wants to make it in his terms. Mr. Biden said, "I know there are those in Israel who will not agree with this plan and will call for the war to continue indefinitely. Some are even in the government coalition." The new 3-phase deal Mr. Biden is backing would see a 6-week ceasefire while the 2 sides negotiate a permanent end to the fighting.